If we came outside, literally where I'm at right now, I could kill you. I'm not saying I want to kill you or want to take you off this earth, but realistically, I would kill you if we fought. Hand-to-hand combat. So with all that being said, boxers, y'all gotta quit. Alright? Y'all will get your ass whooped by somebody that is. You know, Bud talking crazy, acting like he gonna, do something, in the streets, man. He gonna keep a switch. He gonna need a switch if he playing with me. We ain't finna do this in the streets. That was some good, deflection, He didn't really wanna answer what I really asked him, and that's to get that work. We can keep it out of the streets, we ain't gonna be playing like that. Don't nobody make it back home.
Terence Crawford isn't laughing anymore. After UFC fighter Joaquin Buckley crossed the line by disrespecting Shakur Stevenson and making street fight threats, Crawford responded with a serious warning that instantly caught everyone's attention. He made it clear this has nothing to do with boxing skills, MMA rules, or any kind of sport. This is about real-life consequences. This goes beyond trash talk or debate, and Crawford wants it understood that outside the ring, there are no referees, no rounds, and no protection.
What's like the latest you could get into boxing? Like before it's too late?
I think it depends on your weight class. Cause like heavyweights, they can come in at a later age if they punch. Deontay Wilder came in late.
20 years old coming in.
20 is like the latest,
How old were you?
5.
To understand how things escalated to talk of switches and ending lives, you have to go back to where it all started. It began just days ago during a live stream with Aiden Ross, where two of the best boxers in the world, Terence Crawford and Shakur Stevenson, were sitting relaxed and laughing at the idea that fighters from any other combat sport could seriously challenge them.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Chillin'.
Why are you so happy?
Cause I came to collect.
Oh my God, bro. So, I'm watching your fight. I'm status. He's like, where the is Aiden? You call me, you see me, the first thing you say to me, give my money. And I just feel like, bro, I feel like I should just scam, because what are you gonna do?
Hell nah.
He thought he was gonna give you.
Scam who?
Him.
How?
Like, not pay you.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We on stream, so we ain't doing nothing. I'm just gonna be like, man, that's crazy, Aiden. And all the people are gonna be like, man, Aiden, you're not a stand-up guy.
You know I'm joking, right? Look what I have in my pocket right here. Look, come on, bro. Come on, man. I lose a bet, we lose a bet. That's how we work,
Hey, Aiden.
Yeah.
I gotta charge you interest because you didn't have it on the floor.
What? You think I have cash with me while we're going to a boxing match?
You were supposed to.
I asked if you had Zelle or crypto.
I don't got none of that. I got cash money.
You didn't say interest when we signed it.
We didn't sign nothing.
I know.
How much interest?
How much?
I say 5,000.
What the f is this?
5,000.
He need 2,500.
For sure. I can't believe you bet against me.
Yeah, he need 2,500.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. T.O. will win the rematch. In my
He
opinion.
need 2,500.
Yo.
Come on, dude.
Bro. We can fight 10 times. He won't win 1.
Cap. Come on,
I'm
out of 10.
The vibe was pure arrogance, the kind that comes from staying undefeated for years. Shakur Stevenson didn't bother holding back and started firing shots at UFC champion Ilia Topuria. At the same time, Terence Crawford drew a hard line, saying flat out that the UFC would never be on boxing's level. It wasn't framed as debate or opinion, it was total dismissal. They laughed off mixed martial artists, treating them like second-class fighters and brushing aside the idea that wrestlers or kickers could ever match the sweet science, forgetting that MMA fighters were listening and rarely accept being labeled inferior.
See, as a whole?
Yo, I saw you say that. You gotta take that back.
What?
You say that the UFC is better than boxing.
It's true, and you know it's true.
It's not true.
Come on,
It's
even
not-
look, even he's smiling. Yo, come on, bro. Yo.
Human experience is better. I think that human, going there and watching is better than boxing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Going there and
I ain't
watching.
gonna lie, bro. MMA, yo, I ain't gonna lie.
Kick this. This nigga, ain't no way this nigga came with me right now. Hold on now, cuz.
Nah, bro. I'm telling you, it's good though.
He good.
It's fun. It's fun. You know what it is, bro? when I was watching your and Tio's fight, I was obviously mad. I was biased, to be honest. That fight before was a good fight. Who's the dude from New York that fought?
Shoot.
Yeah, bro. I like him. He's cool. But again, like I think UFC's better than boxing. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's great.
UFC would never be better than boxing.
At all. It ain't even
What?
close.
Ever.
The skill level is different.
All right, so like, hold on. Let me ask you guys a question. You don't think like John Jones would dominate in boxing? Honestly.
Hell no.
What?
Hell
Okay, Ilia Topuria.
Tell him come fight me.
He's a crazy boxer. Bro.
I don't care. Tell him come fight me.
Hold on a second. What about?
UFC is good for what they do, and we good for what we do.
That makes
You know
sense.
what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah, that makes sense.
you gotta think, if I can't whoop you with my hands, I can kick you, I can take you down.
True, it's different.
You know, it's a whole different mental capacity than just, kicking, punching, and
You know, I will say you're right because a lot of UFC fighters that do try to do boxing, they don't do well. But
same way.
It would be the same way.
it'd be the same way if it was reversed.
Enter Joaquin Buckley. If you follow the UFC, you already know Buckley isn't the type to let disrespect slide. He's a welterweight with real power and a highlight reel that exploded across the internet worldwide. He saw that live stream, heard the laughter, and made up his mind that he wasn't going to sit back and let the boxers control the narrative or talk down on MMA without a response.
Is this
Can't do
LeBron?
that. Yeah, I would love to.
Luis 808 donated $1.
Yes.
Would any of y'all box Ilia Topuria?
Yo, Ilia Topuria.
He too weird.
Who is that?
He's weird.
UFC fighter.
Is it US?
He's like
He's crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
What weight he fight?
feather.
Sorry.
Featherweight?
No, he's not featherweight.
What weight he fight?
No, that's featherweight in the UFC though.
What is the weight?
Like 140. 130.
No. He's lightweight. He's lightweight. He's like 145. No, wait. Oh, what is he, chat? He's not featherweight. Oh, so what is? Well, hold on a second. So what's featherweight in?
127,
Yeah, no.
126.
Ilia's 155. I'm pretty sure. So what do you weigh?
I fight at 140 right now.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see that. Cause all right, what did you guys think when like McGregor fought Floyd? What'd y'all think about that?
I thought McGregor did good, but I think Floyd let him look good.
Okay. What about you?
He carried him.
Okay.
But McGregor did do, some good things in there.
Yeah. Very true.
Floyd was trying to entertain y'all.
Yeah.
Make it fun.
Joaquin Buckley didn't settle for a simple tweet. He released a video that completely shifted the narrative and went straight for the heart of the boxer superiority argument. He broke it down bluntly, saying MMA fighters simply work harder, explaining that while boxers focus on mastering two hands, fighters in the UFC have to prepare for elbows, knees, kicks, takedowns, and chokes all at once. Buckley argued that in any gym or fight room, the MMA fighter is forced to be the hardest worker because they train in an environment where threats come from every direction. This wasn't just about defending mixed martial arts as a sport, it was a direct challenge to the work ethic and status of the boxers who had confidently crowned themselves kings.
But, no disrespect, you might be retired. I ain't asking to fight you in an actual ring, but let's just work. I feel like I don't get none of the respect that I feel that's warranted. Let me get some work with the so-called GOAT that's in the boxing. And let's see how I hold my own. Y'all seeing this, y'all share this, y'all like to send and clip stuff, send us the bud. Come and work with an MMA dude. I know you still staying sharp. I know you still in the ring training. You might not box again like you said, because ain't no money that's gonna ever bring you back. But hey, don't allow your talents and your gifts to go to waste.
But Joaquin Buckley didn't keep it at a general defense of MMA, he shifted his focus straight onto Shakur Stevenson and voiced something many boxing fans have quietly said for years. Buckley openly labeled Shakur a coward, using a far more brutal four-letter insult, turning the exchange personal and making it clear this was no longer just about sports pride, but about calling out what he saw as fear behind the confidence.
Came outside, literally where I'm at right now. I could kill you. I'm not saying I want to kill you or want to take you off this earth, but realistically, I would kill you if we fought. Hand-to-hand combat. So with all that being said, boxers, y'all gotta quit, all right? Y'all will get your ass whooped by somebody that is a UFC fighter, right? Hands down, y'all got them hands, woo-woo, they sweet, they nice like that. But even if we do box, let's say that, even if we do box, one thing that I know I can do to boxers, I can pressure y'all. Because a lot of y'all ain't got no heart. And a lot of guys respect y'all a little too much, and they allow y'all to just do what y'all do, which is outboxing. I can't box a boxer, but I can outfight a boxer all day. And it can easily be proven. Because I heard Shakur also say, oh, hey, then let's fight then, to Ilya Topuria. And I ain't gonna pick on the little dude, because he little. I get his big bro, though. But
He tore into Shakur Stevenson's defensive style, calling it boring and overly cautious. Everyone knows Shakur is a technical genius and one of the hardest men to hit in boxing history, but Buckley argued that this safety-first approach is exactly why MMA is gaining the edge. He compared Shakur to relentless fighters like Mike Tyson and Gervonta Davis, athletes who stepped in the ring to dominate and hurt opponents, not just rack up points. Buckley's point was sharp and direct. Winning isn't enough if it puts the audience to sleep. He claimed Shakur fights to avoid losing, while true fighters fight to finish, hitting at the heart of Shakur's courage, not just his technique.
Shakur, I'm on you. Even though you beat Timo, right? All the stuff that Timo was talking, all that trash that he was doing, he's saying nigga, he throwing bananas at you and all that type of stuff, right? Yeah, you beat him, but you should have knocked his ass out cold. But because you worried about your little record, because you don't want to get embarrassed, you want to blame it on, oh, well, it's the art of boxing. Or, I just want to show my jab all night. You a hoe. You a hoe. You ain't want to go out there and put on your best performance. Like Sugar Ray Leonard back in the day would say, right? If I feel like somebody can't compete with me, I'm getting them up out of there. I might drag you out for a couple rounds. People that paid tickets, paid $1,000 to come and see me. So I might let it push for about 8 rounds. But then once I get tired of you, you out of there. And we ain't never seen that from a person like Shakur. So with that being said, stop disrespecting us, bro.
Then came the moment that pushed everything over the edge. Joaquin Buckley took the conversation beyond the ring and into the streets. Looking straight into the camera, he said without any hesitation that if he ever crossed paths with them outside, he wouldn't hold back. Making it brutally clear this was no longer just talk about sport, but a real-world warning.
If we came outside, literally where I'm at right now, I could kill you. I'm not saying I want to kill you or want to take you off this earth, but realistically, I would kill you if we fought. Hand-to-hand combat. So with all that being said, boxers, y'all gotta quit, all right? Y'all will get your ass whooped by somebody that is a UFC fighter, right?
He wasn't talking about a simple knockout, he was talking about a permanent, real-world conclusion. Buckley's reasoning was chillingly clear. In a boxing match, referees step in to stop the fight, but in a street confrontation, a boxer has almost no defense against a double-leg takedown, a choke, or strikes from every angle. He claimed that without gloves, rules, or boundaries, he could do whatever he wanted to a boxer, highlighting the stark difference between a regulated sport and raw, hand-to-hand combat where one fighter simply has more tools. It was a direct challenge to the boxer's toughness, suggesting that their bravado only exists under the watchful eye of a referee.
Y'all boxers are so disrespectful to us athletes, bro, in the UFC. And I understand we don't get paid like y'all, we don't get money like y'all, but I tell you right now, we outwork every single boxer in the room. Hands down, that's just the truth. That is just the truth. Are y'all skilled at what y'all do? Exactly. That right hand and that left hand is, ooh, it's a problem. But at the same time, that's all y'all gotta work. You guys don't have to learn different parts of the body and train certain parts of the body to make sure that you're strong in all positions. See, the thing about boxing is, it's easy to be defensive because all you got to do is worry about 2 hands. But it's harder to be offensive to try to get the knockout. So when people get a lot of knockouts like Gervonta or like Deontay Wilder at the time, you know what I mean? Or who another good name? Canelo or Triple G, right? They are very proficient on how to find their shots and set up their shots, right? That's why I got to give them a lot of respect. But at the same time, when you're a person like Shakur, when you're a person like Bud, when you're a person like Andre Ward, no disrespect to them, they're more emphasized on defense.
Most boxers might have fired back boasting about knockout power or street skills, but Terence Crawford is different. He didn't post a heavy bag video, nor did he offer to meet Buckley in the octagon. Instead, he went to X, formerly Twitter, and dropped a response that froze the entire timeline. Crawford essentially asked, "Who even fights with just hands anymore?" He dismissed the fantasy of a street brawl by pointing to the harsh reality of modern violence, referencing switches, slang for devices that turn handguns fully automatic. In Crawford's world, no one squares off for a fair fight in the streets. If there's a problem, it doesn't end with punches or takedowns, it ends with ballistics. He reinforced this dark perspective with self-deprecating humor, calling himself old and retired, claiming he's too old to fight in the streets without an advantage. But don't be fooled, when a fighter as lethal as Crawford says he won't fight without an advantage, he's revealing exactly who he is, someone with no interest in fairness or honor outside the ring. If you confront him, he won't box you, he'll do whatever it takes to survive. His response completely undercut Buckley's tough guy act, turning the MMA fighter's threats of a controlled fight into something almost naive, while Crawford framed the situation as full-on war.
Talking crazy, acting like he gonna, do something, in the streets, man. He gonna keep a switch. He gonna need a switch if he playing with me. We ain't finna do this in the streets. That was some good, deflection, He didn't really wanna answer what I really asked him, and that's to get that work. We can keep it out of the streets, we ain't gonna be playing like that. Don't nobody make it back home. Let's get in the ring. Let's spar. You already know you be out in Vegas a lot of times. You spar up at the Apex. You work up at the Apex. I think it'd be fun. I think the whole world would love to watch. We can go live. We can have some fun with it. I know you still train just for the lifestyle. I know you still spar. I know you still get that work in. I know you still train. I see Shakur. He thinks something funny. But at the end of the day, right, let's find out. Because I'm dead serious about that. It's real cute that you talking about, what happened to tough guys on the street. But at the end of the day, man, we in the toughest sport in the world, right? And that's combat sports. So let's see who the best fighter. I ain't street certified. I'm telling you out there right now, And I heard Bud got popped.
So where does this leave us? On one side, we have a UFC fighter pushing for a sparring session to prove MMA's dominance, and on the other, a boxing legend reminding everyone that the streets don't follow rules. Joaquin Buckley wants to show that MMA skills are superior in a real fight, but Terence Crawford makes it clear that in 2026, a real fight often involves threats and dangers far louder and deadlier than fists.
This is an open invitation to Bud Crawford. Let's do it at the Apex. I'm gonna try to make my way down to Vegas March 7th. Let's do it then. But I know a lot of guys, when I get out there, it's gonna be all that talking. Oh man, you talking crazy. You said you gonna try to kill Shakur. Like, no, I just gave an example. If we was to fight in the streets and it's 1-on-1, exactly what would happen. I do see myself transitioning over to boxing. Said fight then in MMA. Nah, they're not gonna do it. Y'all know a lot of boxers will never do it. And it ain't because of the money. It'll be too big of a risk. Like I said, March 7th, I'll be out there at the Apex in Detroit. I'll be out there as well for Clarissa fight, February 22nd. So I'm gonna see how
It's a clash of cultures, the disciplined, chaotic violence of the octagon versus the cold, hard reality of the streets. Joaquin Buckley might have a point. Against a grappler, a boxer could be in serious trouble in a fair fight. But as Terence Crawford reminded everyone, who said anything about fighting fair? This feud highlights the gap between sport and survival, and neither side seems willing to back down anytime soon. Now it's your turn, what do you think? In a real street scenario, does the MMA fighter have the edge, or does the brutal reality of the streets make fighting skills almost irrelevant? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and share your opinions below.